I am pumped to see Woody Harrelson as Carnage as well. I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to go.
I am too. You got some Shriek in there. Oh
yeah, and
I don't know if you noticed that in the trailer.
And Toxin as well. It's supposed to be in it as well.
Oh, I missed
apparently.
that.
I read it.
Did you guys watch? I mean, obviously, watch the trailer, right? But they had one scene, and it was like a close up. It was like maybe like a second or two, maybe a split second of a little spider, and so I don't know if they smash it or something like that. But I wonder if they're going to start eluding Tom Holland to come into this world, this realm.
Maybe.
So the rumor is that I have yet to confirm. So don't kill me, audience. That Sony has agreed to blend themselves with the Disney MCU, which means that Venom and Spider-Man can cross Sony and Disney boundaries. So
they just need to do that in general.
Yeah. So I'm thinking Spider-Man's going to make an appearance in Venom 3, and Venom's going to make an appearance some point in the Spider-Man Spider-Verse that's coming. That's going to get extended, I'm sure. Because I'll be curious to see what this third film is like.
We'll see how this goes. I'm actually not a big fan of the Venom stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nikki.
All right. I'll listen.
We've dovetailed, but we can always work our way back. Venom, why not? I'm always curious. What is it?
Okay, so the crazy part is that back in the day when I was a kid, I loved Spider-Man, right? But I also loved Venom. There was nothing wrong with that. I thought they were both really, really great characters. But a lot of times in the show, well, Venom was a bad guy and he was doing bad guy things, you know? And then it's not until recently where we've been taking predominantly bad guys who've been bad guys for most of their careers and making good guy movies out of them. And pretty much recreating the idea of this character that like, oh, they're not that bad, which is I feel like realistic to real life, you know, like not everybody's bad, I guess, but like there's just something about watching the anti-hero the entire time, and now we're going to try to mix the hero and our anti-hero is going to have to be bad guy things, but also just be a hero as well, you know. It's not like he's a Wolverine where like Wolverine is mostly a hero, but technically he's an anti-hero because he doesn't really care about anything beyond himself. And with Venom, it really wasn't that. It was like, yo, I'm a symbiote and I'm gonna kind of stretch across. Well, how do I say this? Like, become a part of things and use them to get more power out of it.
Okay.
You know, a bad guy, you know, but in this, they made it like, oh, we're best friends. You know, like we just hang out and go to the grocery store together. I'm Venom, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I can respect that.
I can see that. You know, you got the symbiote, like, you know, cleaning up the aisle in the new trailer.
Yeah. I think it made a lot of sense for, say, like Deadpool. Like Deadpool is the perfect comedic anti-hero character where you're just kind of like, no one really cares what you do. The fact that you are involved in anything makes it hilarious. And that's the point. But Venom was not a comedian. He was a bad guy. You know, like he came from, well, he's from the moon or from Mars. I remember he comes from the spaceship in the cartoon.
I can't remember exactly which one.
I think it's Mars, right? It's like their first mission to Mars and he comes back with a spaceship.
I think you're right. The interesting thing about that overall though is like he's technically an anti-hero.
Right.
He's what oh nice, Nikki. That was awesome.
I ruined that. One. I was like, oh shit, I pressed the wrong button.
There was just no hear it.
Yeah, no camera but audio. That was fantastic.
Just blowing my nuts. Once I saw him make it laugh, I was like, well, I fucked that up.
To me, Venom is what Spawn was in general. Like he was supposed to be a good guy who got taken over by a dark entity, who then kind of finds his balance over time. But the cartoon made him strictly a villain, if I remember correctly. There wasn't a whole lot of crossover to where he had any redeeming qualities.
Yeah.
But
So in the is still what, Eddie Brock?
he's multiple characters, but primarily Eddie Brock to start. But he takes over a lot of characters. So you have Spider-Man at some point, Eddie Brock, Scorpion. He combines with Mac Gargan at some point. Flash Thompson, Lee Price, Telcare, Malekith, and then has a host of other hosts that they've kind of taken over, including Mysterio, Carol Danvers at one point, Doc Ock.
Okay.
And then there's Venom as well. There's been 4. So yeah, there's been a lot of iterations. He's been around since, so the symbiote itself as the alien costume has been around since 1984. And then returned in the Amazing Spider-Man in 1988. And actually Venom was created by Todd McFarlane. He's one of the creators of Venom. So it makes sense that there's the combination between Venom and Spawn.
Yeah, you get that very Spawn-like feeling out of him with the stretching part of his symbiote body, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's cool. I didn't know Todd McFarlane created Venom. That's
yeah,
right.
he let's see. Where does it say? In the late 1980s and early 1990s, McFarlane became a comic book superstar with his work on Marvel's Comics Spider-Man franchise, in which he was the artist to draw the first full appearance of the character Venom. So cool. Todd McFarlane rules. I was a huge Spawn nerd growing up. That movie wasn't awesome. It's the same thing. It's like a nostalgia film.
Nope.
John Leguizamo was awesome. You've been violated, girly man. But Michael Jai White did Spawn instead of Mortal Kombat. So yeah. Because he was supposed to be Jax.
Oh shit.
I feel like he would have played a good Jax.
Oh, he would have been a great Jax, but I think he made the right choice, in my opinion. He was a true martial artist, though. And most of the other people.
The Spawn was.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Nick.
I was gonna say, like that Spawn movie, the live action one, was like really well casted too.
You know,
with,
I want to say that he made the right choice, but at the same time, Spawn had one movie, some comic books, and some action figures back in the day, right? Mortal Kombat is still doing video games, and people are talking shit on the other Mortal Kombat because of the new Mortal Kombat, and talking shit on the new Mortal Kombat for the old Mortal Kombat. So it's like, did he really live forever in this, or did he just have a one and done?
So Spawn is in Mortal Kombat 11.
Really? Oh, wait, I do remember that.
Yes. Yeah. He was also in Soul Calibur 2 for the Xbox version, and then Soul Calibur 2 HD for both Xbox and PS3. Spawn Armageddon, Spawn and Demon's Hands, Spawn on the Game Boy Color, Spawn the Ultimate, Spawn Eternal, both on the PlayStation, and then Todd McFarlane's Spawn the video game in 1995 for the SNES.
I think he's still getting hard beat by Mortal Kombat, though.
Oh yeah, no, he's getting punched.
Because I don't even remember any of those games coming out, or else I would have played them. You know, they sound awesome. Did they that guy like his face in when Spawn was in Mortal Kombat though?
Is what
Spawn?
I think Michael Jai White. I don't know. They used the model from the character though.
Oh, okay.
He was voiced by Keith David on the HBO show that they had for a while. Series won 2 Emmys. Good. Holy shit. Yeah, that shit was dark. I loved it. I got in trouble for watching it as a kid. But we were talking about Lord of the Rings and we dovetailed hard.
Back to Lord of the Rings. Get off topic here.
Oh, this episode's going to be called Lord of Off the Rails. We're going to just going with that.
again, can I just also just state this off subject as we rail again that I hate Cole Young. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
And I think that whoever created him in in the storybook world when they're in their little rooms writing, I'm not going to wish bad things upon them, but if their bloodline stopped as well, I would still sleep like a baby. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fair enough.
Uh,
Oh man.
so on the topic of